A new era. In the mid-1950s, the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics bought its first computer from IBM, an IBM 604 electronic calculating punch and an IBM 650. The engineers needed them to calculate the flight path for a hypersonic, above Mach 5, rocket plane, an experimental aircraft that would fly high enough and fast enough to leave Earth's atmosphere and break the pull of Earth's gravity in order to reach space. At first, these data processing machines weren't very reliable. They made mistakes, and engineers, or the human computers who worked for the engineers, had to keep an eye on the output. In the 1950s, the electronic computers with their million-dollar-plus price tags were only used by large research facilities. They were fast, but they could still process just one job at a time. They chugged out answers around the clock, but competition for computing time remained fierce. Every engineer wanted time on the machines. Only the most short-sighted of human computers failed to see that the electronic computers were going to dominate the future. The machines brought vast amounts of computing power and efficiency to the research process. Evolution occurred in scientific progress just as it does in nature. Positive traits continued and obsolete ones died off. For example, propeller research had been one of Langley's most important areas of investigation at one time, but the propeller planes were replaced by faster jet engines. By 1951, the propeller tunnel was declared obsolete and demolished. Engineers who had staffed it were left to find a new specialty or retire.